Hey, what is up mortals, it's Patrick here, and before we get into today's video, I'd like to thank the supporters on Patreon. Their support means a lot. A link to the Patreon will be linked in the description below, and as well as a link to the Discord group chat, where you can talk to me and other mortals like yourself. There are quite a few people there already, and it'd be awesome if you join us. What? What do you mean? Midoriya said. I've been dreading this conversation, but seeing as you are 15 years old, I think you have a right to know. Izuku, you aren't human. You aren't even from this planet. I don't understand what you mean, Mom, Midoriya said. Son, you remember I told you that you were adopted, right? Yes, you found me as a baby, and since you wanted a kid of your own and couldn't have one, you decided to adopt me, said Midoriya. Where did we find you, Izuku? If I remember correctly, you said you found me in a small village, Kawoge Saitama, right? Yes, well, that was a lie. You've probably heard of the meteor shower that happened 14 years ago, on July 15th? Yeah, I read a lot about it. Most of the meteorites landed in farmland or like empty space or something. However, there were some meteorites that landed in populated areas, forcing heroes like All Might to take act. Me and your father were driving, coming back from visiting some family members in Shimota, when what was supposed to be the meteor shower happened. During that, our car crashed. When we came to our senses, we went crazy looking for reception. Apparently, the meteorites were emitting some sort of radiation that was interfering with the cell phone signal. While looking, I found a baby in what I thought was a meteorite. Me and Hitachi opened the meteorite to get the little baby out of there. Then we realized what we thought was a meteorite was actually a spaceship of some sort. We called our friends to help, the Kinons, since our car was broken. They helped us with the situation, taking your ship for the time being and keeping you a secret. Since we were staying close to Kawoge, we reported we found a child and managed to get all the papers in order to adopt you. Midoriya takes a seat and starts mumbling a lot. About a minute passes. Are you alright, Izuku? Inko asks. I'm fine, Mom. It's just a lot to take in. A lot of information. Where did I come from? I don't know. Do you know who my birth parents are? I don't know that either. Do you know what happened to the ship I came in? Did it have anything inside it? Well, for the first few months, we kept it in a small place in that village that the Kinons had available. After a while, we moved it to a storage room in the city. Midoriya gets off his chair. Can I go check it out? Of course, I'm not going to stop you. Do you want me to come with you? I'd rather go alone. I have a lot to think about. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you anything more, son. Midoriya hugs his mother. Thanks for telling me this, Mom. Inko starts tearing up and crying. You're welcome, son. Midoriya grabs a tissue and wipes the tears from his mother's face and smiles. Inko then gives Midoriya both the key to the storage room and the directions of where it is. Midoriya then uses the train to go there, and half an hour after talking to his mother, finds the ship he was brought to Earth as a baby in. Midoriya enters the storage room and sees the ship. Wow, so this is the spaceship I was brought here with? I wonder where I came from, and what does this even run on? What propulsion system does it use? Midoriya starts inspecting the ship. He looks on the inside, finding a red blanket with the symbol of the House of L. He also finds a small obelisk inside what looks like a port sticking out of it. Midoriya gets curious and fully pushes it in. A hologram of Jor-El comes out of the ship's controls, and Midoriya, surprised, stumbles back. Hello, my son, Jor-El said. Hello? Who are you? Said Midoriya. My name is Jor-El of Krypton, and I'm your father. Cool. What are you? What you currently have in front of you is a compilation of all my knowledge. Basically my essence, combined with all the knowledge that Krypton has to offer. Any questions you may have, I can answer. What is Krypton? Krypton was a planet that used to revolve around the star LHS 2520, about 27.1 light years away from your current location. Why did you send me here? Why did you get rid of me? My son, you were the last hope of our planet. Krypton used to be a prosperous planet. We are highly regarded for our technological and scientific achievements across the universe. However, the High Council of Krypton ignored my warnings about our use of the planet's core as energy. According to my calculations, if we did not do something immediately, we had weeks to live at best. Since they ignored my warnings, I set a plan into action. I built a rocket, the best I could with the time and resources I had, and then I looked for a planet where the dominant species wasn't too different from us, from appearance at least. The last thing I did was download my consciousness and the planet's knowledge onto the codex that is on the ship, so it could guide you in your journey. We sent you here so at least you could survive, said Jor-El. Why didn't you and Mom come with me? I wish we could have, son, but given that the High Council had interstellar trips extremely regulated, we were not allowed to build, launch, or even operate ships without their approval. I had to be very careful and build the ship in secret. I did not have access to more resources, so this small ship is all I can make. Can I talk to Mom? Who is she? Your mother was Laura Lovan, and she was an outstanding person. Sadly, no, you cannot talk to her, as there is no copy of her consciousness. Why not? There wasn't enough space in the codex. Do you have any more questions? Not right now. Thank you. If you have any more questions, I am always available inside the codex, Jor-El said. The hologram then disappears, and the codex jumps out of the port. Midoriya looks around the cockpit, seeing if he can find any more items from Krypton, but finds little more aside from the blanket and the codex. Midoriya then grabs those 2 items and goes home, taking them with him. A couple of days later, the first day at UA arrives. Midoriya gets ready to leave for school, but before he can... Izuku, I'm very proud of you for getting into UA. About the talk we had that other day, Ingyo said. Midoriya smiles and hugs his mother. Don't worry about it, Mom. It's fine. I just have some things to work through. I'll see you later, Mom. Midoriya leaves through the door. A while later, Midoriya arrives at UA, and Midoriya starts running through the halls looking for Class 1A. Class 1A, 1A, Class 1A. Come on, where is it? Oh, there it is. Midoriya finds a gigantic door. Why is it so big? I wonder who's in my class. Would my father approve me going to UA? Midoriya thought. Midoriya opens the door to find the following scene playing out. Take your feet off that desk now. It's the first day and you are already disrespecting this academy by scuffing school property, you cretin. You're kidding me, right? Did you also put a stick up your hiney, or were you always born with it? Let's start over. I am Tani Ida from the Sume Private Academy. Sume, huh? You must think you're better than me. I'm gonna have fun tearing you a new one. You would threaten me? Your own classmates? Are you sure you are in the right place? Ida responded. Bakugo scoffs and leans back, noticing Midoriya, who is sitting right next to the door, intensely staring at him. Ida looks at where Bakugo is looking, seeing Midoriya. It's you, Ida said. Everybody looks at Midoriya. Hi? Midoriya said. Ida starts making his way to Midoriya. Good morning, my name is Tani Ida from the... Yeah, I know. My name is Izuku Midoriya. It's super nice to meet you. Midoriya, you realize there was something more to the practical exam, didn't you? You must be very perceptive. You even got the #1 spot. I admit, as a student, you are far superior to me. Yeah, don't worry about it, Midoriya responded. Hey, I recognize that messed up hair. Superboy, I'm glad you passed the practical exam. Thanks for saving me. What do you think we're doing in class today, besides orientation? I wonder what the teachers are like. I can't wait to meet them. I don't know, but I think Aizawa then comes up from behind her, scaring the students, surprising them. If you're here to just make friends, you might as well pack up your stuff now. Welcome to UA's Hero Course. Aizawa gets up from the floor. It took 8 seconds before you all shut up. That's not gonna work. Time is precious. Rational students would understand that. Everybody stares at Aizawa, wondering who he is. Alright, let's get to it. He grabs a sport uniform from his sleeping bag. Put these on, and meet me outside. A little later in the PE grounds, Aizawa informs the students that they will be doing a Quirk assessment test. But orientation, we're gonna miss it, Uraraka said. If you really want to make it to the big leagues, you can't waste your time on a pointless ceremony. Here at UA, we are not tethered to traditions. That means I get to run my class however I see fit. The class is a bit surprised at this statement. Aizawa turns to them. You've been taking standardized tests all your lives, but you never got to use your quirks in physical exams before. The country is still trying to pretend we are all created equal by not letting those with the most power excel. It's not rational. One day the Ministry of Education will learn. Aizawa turns to Midoriya. Midoriya, you managed to get the most points in the entire exam. What was your farthest softball throw in middle school? If I'm not mistaken, it's about 56 meters? Midoriya answered. Aizawa tells Midoriya to use his quirk. This time, he gives him a softball. Midoriya throws the ball, and using his quirk, the ball reaches 937.6 meters before it lands. Midoriya looks at his hand. I could have done better. The class gets very excited. All you need to know your maximum capabilities. It's the most rational way of figuring out your potential as a pro hero. Aizawa then shows the score. 937.6 meters! Are you kidding me? How are we supposed to beat that? Kaminari yelled. I wanna go. That looks like fun, Mina said. Nice, we get to use our quirks as much as we want, Sarah said. So this looks like fun, huh? You have 3 years here to become a hero. You think it's all gonna be games and playtime? Idiots. Today you'll compete in 8 physical tests to determine your potential. Whoever comes in last will be expelled, effective immediately. The whole class gets scared after that statement. That's mean. It's not a good way to judge people. We all have individual strengths and weaknesses. Judging by our physical strength isn't a good way to do it. Yeah, it isn't fair. Even if it wasn't the first day, you can't just expel us. We worked hard to get here. Oh, and natural disasters are fair. Or power-hungry villains. Or catastrophic accidents. No, the world is full of unfairness, and it's the hero's job to combat that unfairness. If you want to be a pro, you're going to have to push yourself to the brink. For the next 3 years, UA will throw one terrible hardship after another at you. To go beyond, plus ultra style. Show me it's no mistake that you are here. The first test that they do is the 50-meter dash. Midoriya starts and completes the exercise in 0.8 seconds. Wow, really had to push myself there. Bakugo then comes in with 4.03 seconds. Dang, what's the problem? Mark my words, no matter what Midoriya, I will surpass you. Next is the grip strength. Midoriya tries it out, reaching a maximum of 999 kilograms, breaking the machine instantly. In the standing long jumps, Midoriya uses a limited flight ability, and his high agility makes it so Midoriya managed to miss the stand pits. This kid is pretty strong. If he was properly trained, he can probably be even stronger than All Might, Aizawa thought to himself. The next test is the repeated sidestep jumps, and after that, it's a distance run, a test Midoriya does very well, thanks to his enhanced stamina. Then the seated toe touch, and last, the sit-ups. The tests are done, and Aizawa combines the scores and shows them to the class. In this version of events, Midoriya gets first place, even beating Yazurozo, who made items to help her in every single test. As for who is going home, Mineta, you got last place on the exams. Pack your bags and head to the principal's office. What? You were serious about that? Yazurozo answered. 100% serious, Aizawa said back. Mineta starts walking away. I didn't even want to go to the school anyways. After school ends, Midoriya and Ida start heading to the station when Uraraka runs up behind them, trying to catch up, calling for their attention. Hey, what up you two? Are you going to the station? I'll join you guys. Oh, you are the Infinity Girl, Ida answered. I'm Ochaka Uraraka. Let's see, you are Tenny Ida, and your name is Midoriya, right? Sorry, I don't remember your first name. Yes, that's one of my names, and the one I go by. Izuku Midoriya. What do you mean, one of your names? Well, actually, I'm adopted, and recently learned my original name. My family gave me the one I usually go by, Midoriya answered. Oh, okay then, Midoriya, Uraraka said. The three of them make their way to the station to go home, unaware of the trials ahead. Just saying, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And like we say, peace out, mortals.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light